sunlight peeking through the rain. Take the toil and the pain. Breathe in, breathe out. Find the peace somehow. Spirit is calling through the wind on the vine. Heal the heart, free.
Alright, so it's been a minute since I've been on here, and yeah, well, I've played around with a few other different games here and there, and I think it's time just to go back to where we started. So, let's get this going. So we're going to this map here. Gosh, it looks like the square is so small. I wanted to go with a different map than what we've used before, mainly for the simple fact of, I don't know, like, I've played so many others, and the maps have been so, sporadic, I guess is the right way to put it. Anyways, so it's going to get started. So we've got, it looks like, just one point of entry, which kind of sucks, not going to lie. I think what we're going to do, if you've watched any of my others, you know how I always try to plan out the roads. Because what has killed me every single game is the same thing. You'll have, like, if I make this road right here, like the interstate basically, and then I try to tie in this one over here, it just gets really messy, and it just goes very bad. So what we're actually going to do, I think we're just going to go ahead and take out all of it. Yeah, this makes it a little easier because I'm not going to have to tie in different things and all that. I can pretty much just hit it wide open. Now, it was not necessary to do this, but I've learned that it just works out a lot better if you do it this way. So I do want to try something a little different with the roads. Instead of doing, like, the interstate, we're just going to do like a large road. Or let's see, wait, how did I do that before? No, a highway. That's what it is. Yeah, just a regular, so like the 4-lane highway. Now, that's going to get kind of overrun as time goes by, but Are we going to need to open that up? Oof. Yeah, probably. Well, maybe not. So what we're going to do here... yeah, we just want a lift bridge. I mean, nothing crazy. And then go back to the 4-lane. Okay, so that's just talking about the train tracks underneath, which is definitely going to be a problem. I don't understand how that's supposed to lift. And actually, I don't like this idea at all, actually. We're just going to go take that away. Because a drawbridge on what's essentially your main road is kind of like an awful idea. Which, if we don't have, never mind. We're gonna do it anyways. Okay. We're going to connect that with the outside world. Okay, so that's in. I don't want to back up traffic too much over here. Okay, I feel like that's honestly okay. Alright, so let's go and start on the streets. Obviously, downtown is the most important part. We're going to do a 4-lane divided road. And let's look at the wind really quick. Let's see, air pollution. Okay, looks like the wind is all blowing to the west. Ugh. So I can make this over here the industrial area. And I just have to be very careful with how I lay out everything over here. So it's whatever. Okay. Really? There would have to be something right in the middle of the road there to... Okay, so it may not be exactly perfect, but... Oh. Okay. I feel like that's definitely plenty big enough. And I'll be right back.